the buzz begins. Another year, the papers stack, the voices near, the echoes rise, familiar sound, the cycle turns, the wheel goes around. Last year I stumbled, finding my place, chasing each call, each student face. Now I belong, but the weight remains. Every start carries old refrains. The cycle turns again. The cycle turns again. I've seen the road, I've felt the strain, but still the spark keeps me in the game. I know the names, the forms, the hall, yet still I wonder, can I hold it all? The office hums, the floorboards shake, new dreams arrive, new hearts will break. The pages fill, the voices blend, the cycle turns, it starts again. This time I stand more steady, this time my hands feel ready. I've carried doubts, I've carried fear, but still I rise with every year. Remember, it's not just the rush of the pace, it's the lives you touch, the stories you trace. Yes, the weight is heavy, yet it pulls me through. I see the work ahead, and I see it's true. The cycle turns again. The cycle turns again. The voices call, the doors swing wide. Hope and heartbreak side by side. The cycle turns again. I hear the laughter, I hear the tears, echoes of students, echoes of peers. I know this road, it cuts and it mends, each year begins, but it never ends. The cycle turns again. The cycle turns again. The wheel keeps rolling, the song won't end. With spark and shadow, with loss and gain, the cycle turns again.
The pages hold their secrets still, in every mark, in every will. Look past the lines, the names, the dates. A pattern leaves in the paths they take.
Patterns tell the story.
I see the notes, I hear the calls, I feel the weight inside these halls. But how to read what lies between the things we miss, the things unseen. The letters fade, but the rhythms stay. The choices dance in a quiet sway, a hidden song in the shifting tide, a guide to those who slip, who hide. Patterns tell the story, patterns guide the way. So the forms are not just noise, not just names or random choice. Each line connects, each sign reveals a touch in the smallest things. Hope and numbers both entwine.
It saves, it strains, it takes its time.
I will learn the song, I'll hear it whole.
Not just the names, but the hidden soul. Patterns tell the story.
They whisper, they remain. Through joy, through loss, through memory, through laughter and through pain.
Tell the story.
If you can read the page,
The cycle turns with every line. The wisdom and the edge.
forms are long, the numbers blur. I wonder if I still belong here.
They said there's aid, they said there's care, but I'm not sure I'll make it there.
I see the doubt behind your eyes, the weight you carry, the quiet sighs. The crowd may pass, but I still see a story reaching out to me.
Student in the shadows, don't fade away.
I've worked so hard, I've come so far, but money speaks louder than who we are.
Each deadline looms, each question burns. I fear I'll stumble at each turn. You are not lost, though the road feels long. Your silence speaks, but your heart is strong. The forms can't show, the files can't say, but I will fight to light your way. Student in the shadows, you are not alone. Student in the shadows will guide you home.
I won't let your story fade into lines.
Can someone still hear my voice this time?
I'll hold the light when the night grows dim.
I want to believe I belong within. Student in the shadows, step into the flame. Your voice is heard, your hope remains. Student in the shadows, you will be seen. The cycle turns, and so do
The screen ignites, the columns breathe. 1,000 names, a web I weave. Each number ticks, each row a face, a restless code I can't replace. The numbers don't sleep. The numbers don't sleep. I thought they were still just lines in a file, but they pulse with a rhythm, a hidden style.
don't sleep. They whisper my name. They burn in the dark. They spark in the flame. The numbers don't sleep. They echo, they call. I'm caught in the current. I'm drowning it
The phone line rings into the night. I say the words, I hold them tight. But when the call fades into air, I wonder if there's someone there. I've spoken hope, I've spoken need. I've prayed my voice could plant a seed. Yet every silence makes me ask, am I just a voice behind the mask? Am I just a voice calling through the haze? A whisper in the static that no one saves. Am I just a voice lost in the line? Or can these words still carry? Can they still be mine? I've watched their names scroll down the screen, each one a future, each one a dream. But can one call, one voice, one hand ever shift the weight, ever change the plan? Every hello, every goodbye, I wonder if it matters why. If the system stands too tall to move, can one small voice still make it prove? Am I just a voice fading in the dark? A signal drowned in distance, a faint dying spark. Am I just a voice or something more? Can a single call unlock the door? The cycle turns again, but we're here.
Connect, The queries spark with each select. A rhythm builds beneath the screen. A living code, a pulsing stream. Data has a pulse, data has a name. Beating through the system, never stays the same. Each export sings a hidden song, a map of who's been here too long. The scatter plots begin to glow. They show me things I long to know. Data has a pulse, data has a face. Every line a heartbeat, every mark a trace. I see the trend, the shape, the climb. The lines converge, they form the sign. The page becomes a living chart. I feel the rhythm in my heart. Filters flying, columns bend. Each new question finds its end. Sorting, counting streaks of light. Queries dancing through the night. I thought it cold, I thought it still, but now I feel the hidden will. A steady beat, a guiding sign. The data lives, its pulse is mine. Data has a pulse, data has a voice, guiding every moment, shaping every choice. Data has a pulse, glowing in the night, showing me the pathway, showing me the light. Data has a pulse, and I can hear it now. Step aside, I've got the charm. Shake a hand, flash the arm. No need for numbers, no need for charts. I win their hearts right from the start. The rival's back again. He always gets the win. But do you see the ones who hide, the names that slip, the ones denied? The spreadsheet shows the silent calls, the patterns speak beneath it all. A spreadsheet, really? You call that fire? I've got the crowd, the dream, desire. While you stare at rows and dots on a page, I'm center stage, I set the stage. Center stage, set the stage. Charisma fades when the fair is done, but data stays. The pulse will run. The voice is lost, the ones unseen. They live inside this glowing screen. I've got the smiles, the flair, the show. I've got the truth, the numbers know. They'll never love a chart or line, but data saves them one at a time. Crowd and color, flair and song, names and stories, right the wrong. I'm the voice they'll always hear. I'll see the ones who disappear.
Counselor versus rival, round two begins. One fights with charm, the other with wins. Counselor versus rival, who claims the crown? The cycle turns, the stakes come down.
I raised my hand, but no one turned. I filled the form, the pages burned. I walked the hall, I took my seat, but still I felt incomplete. Do you see me?
Quiet behind your name.
I see the pattern, I feel the strain.
Though others miss the signs you show, I'll trace the lines, I'll let you know.
We fill the forms, we take the test, we try to give our very best.
But aid is thin and time runs fast. We wonder if our chance will last. Every line your hope still burns.
The data sings, it guides me through,
and in its pulse I still see you.
I still see you. Through the silence, through the crowd, I still see you. Even when you can't speak loud, I still see you. In the numbers, in the signs, I still see you. Don't let me fade, don't let me fall.
I'll hear the hidden,
I'll hear it all. Will someone notice? Will someone care? I'm here beside you. I'm always there. I still see you. Not forgotten, never gone. I still see you. Your story carries on. I still see you. Through the data,
One row reveal, one name I caught, a signal clear where I thought there's not, a hand to save, a chance to claim, a story changed, a living name. I watched the patterns, I held the signs, I pulled the thread, I crossed the lines, and in the glow a face appeared, the silent voice I finally heard. You saw me when I thought I'd fade. I saw the mark the numbers made. A win on the board, the cycle turns. Each life a spark, each story burns. One saved is proof the fight is real. A single light can break the steel. The charts can breathe, the rows can sing, and with that voice the hope takes wing. A win on the board, the shadows fade, the work we do, the change we've made. A win on the board, the fire is true, the cycle turns, and it carries you. One life saved, one name restored. I found the pulse. A win on the board.
You've found the trick, you've shown the way. Now use it all to make them stay. No wasted calls, no empty seats. Your numbers rise or face defeat. Targets, targets, quotas, quotas. But these are lives, not marks to fill, not charts to bend to your iron will. The names are more than lines to chase. Each student comes with a fragile grace. Spare me the heart, spare me the song. The cycle is short, the line is long. If you can pull the rows and trends, then hit my marks, or this work ends. Targets, quotas, measure, demand. Targets, quotas, measure, demand. But what about those who slip the net? What about dreams they can't forget? If I reduce them to counts and score, do I still help or close the door? You've got the gift, you've lit the flame. Now bend it all to serve the game. No student lost, no drop allowed. You'll prove your worth, you'll please the crowd. Diverse demand, the pressure grows. Turn every life into charts and rows. Directors demand, the numbers bite. The cycle bends beneath the light. If you can see what the data shows, then you will do as the ledger goes.
The ledger keeps its echo clear. The debts remain from year to year. No chart, no trend, no shining tool can break the chain of money's rule.
But if I see the signs in time, can't I rewrite the ending line?
You may guide a hand, you may calm a fear, but numbers decide who can draw near.
The aid is fixed, the pot runs dry, and still the dreamers wonder why.
The ledger echoes.
The ledger boy.
I've seen the brightest dim and fade. I've signed the lines where hope was laid. We work, we fight, we bend, we give, but limits mark the lives we live.
There must be a way to break the wall.
I've tried.
I've read them all.
But still the pulse can guide, can say.
The pulse is strong.
But the ledger stays. The ledger echoes, steady and cold. It speaks of debts that never fall. The ledger echoes beyond our will. You may change a moment, but the echo lingers still. The calls don't end, the screens don't fade. The nights grow long, the debts unpaid. They want my charts, they want my voice. They make me numbers, strip my choice. Cycle, cycle, never sleep. Cycle, cycle, dig too deep. The files stack higher, I lose my ground. Cycle, cycle, I chase each row, I drown in sound. Cycle, cycle, the names I save are still too few. The weight returns, it pulls me through. Burnout, cycle, grinding
I hold the line. I give my hours, I give my time. I carry hope, I carry pain. But who will carry me the same? I've made the calls, I've held the tears, I've borne the doubts, I've fought the fears. I give and give, but when I break, who will carry what I can take? Is there a hand to steady mine, a light to see when I go blind? Is there a voice to call my name when silence answers all the same? I carry dreams, I carry loss, I bear the weight, I pay the cost. But if I fall, if I can't stand, who will carry me by hand? Who carries me? Who carries me when the night is long, when the fire leaves? Who carries me? Who carries me? You're not the first to feel this weight, to think the nights decide your fate. But listen close, the truth is near. You're not alone, I'm standing here. But every name feels like my own, and still the silence leaves me alone. If I can't save them all from fall, then what's the point of saving it all? It's not about saving everyone, it's about saving someone. One light held is enough to burn. One small win and the cycle turns. Not every flame. Carry enough. Remember the name. You cannot hold the whole wide sea, but carry enough, and you'll still be free. I'll take the hand, I know I can. I'll hold the weight that's in my span. I'll give my best, but not my own. I'll rise again, I will not fall. Carry enough, the spark will stay. Carry enough to light
the work is done. The cycle spins, another run. I've felt the highs, I've borne the lows. The story bends, the current flows. You found your ground, you found your place. The spark remains, the shadow waits. The cycle closes, the cycle turns, hope still rises, wisdom learns. I see the faces, I see the names. I know the joy, I know the pain. The fire I found still flickers bright, but I feel the pull of endless night. Can I carry this through again? You've carried enough to find the end. Sparks and shadows, loss and gain. The cycle closes, it starts again. Second cycle closes, the pages turn. Second cycle closes, the lessons burn. Second cycle closes, the spark remains. Second cycle closes.